let's run through this Tucker thing. Because again, they're trying to relitigate homosexuality. I don't know why this is even a thing. Like, you know, whether you're gay, straight, we're all on a spectrum. We're all a little bit gay. We're all a little bit not gay. And none of this should even matter. But these evangelicals are so freaked out. They are so freaked out about, like, this gay thing. I don't even know, like, they are more obsessed about gay than, like, gay people are. It's like an obsession for them. And it's eerie. It's, like, so weird. I'm going to tell you right now what Tucker's deal is he has gotten a certain amount of evangelical clout, okay? With his demon story, he sort of attracted a very, like, very deeply Christian zealot following, as though he's some type of divinely inspired person. He watched what Charlie Kirk did, and he kind of like wants to be the adult version of that. He's looking for that rabid cult, like never leave fan base. And guys, I think he went that route because of the loss of Fox News. Okay, he had the most popular show on the airwaves, guys. He did. Dude, Tucker Carlson was like the king of TV. He had this insanely popular show that survived like advertiser boycotts and all that shit. He spewed his shit, but he lied a lot and he bullshitted in order to provoke the audience. And he got real drunk on that shit until he partnered with Donald Trump. He didn't even like Trump, but he lied about the election. Fox booted him and made him the example after the payoff. And I think he's been resentful as fuck. He has been out for vengeance after that because he lost everything. And yeah, he went to Twitter and now he's on Twitter and he's got the bot farm audience, but he is not the king anymore, guys. He was the fucking king of the right wing. He was the entertainment king. He was like the media maven of that shit. And he lost it all because of Trump. And now I think he wants to burn the whole thing to the ground in service of him being king again of something that's going to be very different. But yeah, now, dude, he's just like a resentful old codger. Because the thing about Tucker is I don't think Tucker really cares about the money, guys, because Tucker had all the money in the world. Tucker cared about the fame, guys. He loved the fame. He was so famous, the king of clout, right? He was clouted. He was the most relevant Fox News guy, the ultimate icon. And he lost all of that, dude. He just became another wealthy guy making Twitter videos, bro. Oh, dude. He never got over that, dude. He never got over it. And I'm telling you, man, I think he'll burn the whole thing to the ground to try and like work out his resentment. And I say, have at it. Tuck, yo, Tucky. Oh, come here, Tucky. Oh, come here. Here's some gasoline. Okay, go burn it down. Dude, Tucky. Oh, shit.
What's wrong with homosexuality?
Well, if you encourage it and the rate goes up, people have fewer kids. I don't know. Did you do biology?
Well, no. So just to be clear, most gay people don't have kids.
That's the point I'm making.
Right, they don't.
So if all of a sudden you have more people being gay, which you do a lot.
No, you don't. People don't pretend to be gay.
Do you have the internet?
Huh?
I don't know. I'm not saying they're pretending.
Dude, he's like, do you have the internet? He's like, do you go on X videos? Right? That's what it sounded like. Oh, if you encourage it. Like, dude, what is encouraging? Dude, encouraging. Well, what does that even look like? You know, I mean, I had a son. I never walked around being like, son, be gay. Please be gay. Here, let me put rainbow flags. Will you please be gay? Are you sure you don't want to? Dude, nobody encourages someone to be gay. Dude. Like, what are we talking about, bro? I just want to pause here. I'm going to go back and we're going to let it roll, right? Because it jumps right in. But, dude, the population collapse shit is dumb, guys. Okay, because it wouldn't matter. This whole replacement thing, oh, birth rates, oh my God. Dude, maybe birth rates go down and maybe there's a generation of die-off and maybe that's a good thing because AI is going to take a bunch of jobs and the environment is taxed. And so having less people on the planet won't be the worst thing for the planet. It might be good for all of humanity. But at the end of the day, even if their greatest fear was realized and everybody was gay, all the gay people would know that, well, we got to have some kids. And so some of the gay men would get with some of the lesbian women and they would literally just create kids to keep the shit going. I mean, gay people can have kids. They just have them in a different way. This idea that, like, the only way you can have kids is being Christian married. Oh, Tucky, you can't have kids if you're not Christian married. Oh.
That's the spirit, Piers. There's a limit. Even an open-minded man like you kind of hate the gays.
Could I make you gay?
I make a little gay joke and you're like, oh, I'm not going to be gay. No.
Why are you using a gay slur? That's fine.
Well, first of all, the context matters. As I've told you, I mean, that's like coffee table conversation between the gays I work with at Fox. So if it's okay with them, it's okay with me. It's just it's sort of like it's sort of like racism. Only the whites are upset about it.
You don't actually think people can be persuaded to be gay?
Well, then why don't you explain the twofold or threefold increase in self-identified homosexuals in the United States?
I can. They used to be repressed. It used to be illegal in this country until the mid-60s. You literally went to jail.
So all through history.
Hang on. You literally were put in a prison cell.
So all through history, like most people have been gay. It's like, yeah, Tucker, you went to fucking college, bro. Like, hello, Roman Empire, boss. The Roman Empire, there were the Greeks. Hello, the entire society was like, bye. Bro, what is he talking about? Like, everybody was having gay sex in the like back when humans were first around, bro. Like, literally everybody. Dude, I know. It's like, dude, next to Tucker, Piers does sound educated.
If you have more gays, do you have fewer children?
We don't have more gays.
We've got way more gays.
No.
Dude, like more than what? Like what is his whole concept of even more gays? Like he just, you know what I mean? I mean, dude, are there more leaves in the world now than there were before? Right? Is there more oxygen? Then like, what is he fucking talking about? There was never a like gay meter that was tracking the number of gays. Nobody's ever known how many gay people there were at one time in the world because, you know, historically, a lot of people kept that quiet, right? Like, what is he talking about? There's only more people are openly gay than there were before. But like, that means when people are close, right? Like if you're gay and you stop having sex with men and you marry a woman and get her pregnant and have a bunch of kids, you are still fucking gay 20 years from now, boss. Right? Doesn't matter how many kids he got. Doesn't matter how big your wife's boobs are. You are still gay. Okay? Like, dude, that's what's so funny about this shit. Is like you look at the NFL where nobody can be openly gay in the NFL. A couple of people have, but they went in and out of the league. But if you look at the NFL, guys, 20% or more of every person in the NFL, players, coaches, staff, they're gay. Okay? 20% of those motherfuckers. When 90 guys step on field, those 45 man rosters, 90 players are out there on the field and there's 50 coaches. You got 230 people on that field. Like 50 of them are gay, even though they're not saying it. Easy. 50 of them are fucking gay. Okay. Right. And I mean, people will look back and think, oh, you know, Joe Namath, Troy Aikman. There's been, you know, there's like everybody at UCLA was wondering about Troy Aikman, right? Even before he went to the NFL, right? You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, there's a lot. It's just so funny, bro, that we act like, oh, there's no gay people there. It's like, dude, what are we talking about, man?
You have more people who are not afraid to say they're gay.
They're letting their freak flag fly.
They are actually gay, Tucker. They just haven't been able to admit it.
So why isn't that the case like in Asia?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't think there's no Asian country, and they're not all like putting gays in jail. Malaysia might be.
Dude, there's plenty of gays in Asia.
Korea's not. South Korea. Why is their self-described homosexuality rate so much lower than yours?
Dude, if you like K-pop, hello, what are we talking about, bro? I mean, the thing that's crazy about that though is in Asia there's a lot of there are some cultures in Asia that are super strict about appearances. I mean, you know, we're talking some countries where the women don't speak until spoken to. I mean, my God, dude, you want to go to Thailand? I know. What is he talking about? He's just, dude, where does he get this information, bro?
Same.
Because culturally, it is not a thing.
So it's genetic. You think it's genetic?
No, it's cultural.
No. People become gay.
But last World Cup.
Wait, but how do people become gay?
Let me give you
Dude, like everybody's a shade of gay. Okay, I think everybody is a shade of gay, somewhere on the spectrum from 0 to 100%. And cultures determine whether you can explore that. I mean, think about it. If there wasn't some cultural bullshit, everybody would just try a bunch of shit and you'd figure out who you like and don't like. If there was no gender marker, we wouldn't even have these issues.
The World Cup is coming.
I'm talking about soccer.
I'm telling you why.
I want to talk about the gay thing.
I'm telling you why.
How'd they become gay? Why are you gay?
1 in 4 countries in the last World Cup actually outlaw being homosexual. It's a criminal offense. Do you think that's right?
I don't care.
We should care.
Okay, I really care. You've got people arrested for using the word faggot. That's who I feel sorry for. This chick from Britain.
So you feel very exercised about that.
Yeah, she's in Great Britain. She's not in some
dude, he loves that word, dude.
Primitive theocracy.
Are you not as exercised about people being arrested and put in a prison cell for their sexuality if they're gay? Why don't you feel as angry about that?
Because it's not my culture. It's not my country. It's not.
Come on.
Well, I'm not for arresting any. I'm for arresting.
Dude, what do you mean? He says it's not my culture, it's not my country. That's bullshit because he talks about Muslim people and the UK all the time, dude. He's such a fucking weirdo, bro. He's so weaselly, isn't he? He's such a little weasel, dude.
You think people should be arrested for their sexuality?
Of course not.
What, so you agree with me?
You're talk about, okay, I will, also a talk show host, you're not going to get me off my path. And my path leads to this question. How do people become gay? Why?
They don't become gay.
What? Are they born gay?
Yes.
How does that work?
They're born gay.
How?
They have a sexual attraction.
No. I understand the manifestations, the symptoms.
The symptoms?
Yeah, the symptoms. The symptoms. My symptoms of my...
They're born gay.
Okay. The symptoms. It's not a fucking disease there, Tucky. Oh, the symptoms. The Simpsons. Dude, what a fucking idiot.
Way higher here based on the vibe.
What is way higher is the number of people compared to 30
where does it come from?
30 years ago.
Is it genetic and where's the gene?
30 years ago, gay people were persecuted.
I know, I've heard the story.
No, they were.
We were commemorating Stonewall the other day at my house. I'm on board with all of this stuff. Yeah, the Candlelight Vigil, we always do it every year. Every February 9th, I arrest my kids in this kind of mock Stonewall thing.
What do you do if one of your kids...
Dude, what is he talking about, dude? What a fucking bullshit artist. You see this? He's just being a fucking dink, bro. That he arrests his kids. Oh, mock Stonewall. Like, dude, he's just a despicable troll.
I just want to be free, and then I unlock the handcuffs.
What happens if one of your kids says they're gay?
I love my kids no matter what. I love my kids no matter what they did. They're my children.
Would you think someone had turned them into a gay person? Or would you
teacher?
I'm a journalist, so I actually want to know what the real answer is.
He would think a teacher did it.
Bullshit propaganda answer.
What would you say to them?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. You say people are born gay.
You what you would do.
You don't want to answer because you don't have an answer because you know that your answer is bullshit.
No, my answer is correct.
That they're born that way.
They're born gay.
Then is there a gene for it?
See, here's the thing about this entire exercise in fucking frustration watching these two idiots. Yeah, I don't think he believes it. But like, you could counter the thing that I keep thinking about through this whole thing. You ready for this? So the thing that I keep thinking about through this entire thing is, why does he need to know this? Tucker, why do you need to know if it's a gene, or if they're born with it, or if they choose it, or if they got bit by a tick and it's a variation of fucking Lyme disease, or if it came from using Miracle Whip instead of mayonnaise, right? The point is like, what is his obsession with needing to identify the reason for the existence of certain type of people, right? It's really stupid. It's because it's like, you're never going to get the answer. There's no way to suss this out. And he's probing about it, though, because obviously he keeps asking the question because he has a theory, okay? He believes no one is born gay and you are converted gay the way that they convert people to Christianity, through exposure and being forced to participate, right? And then being, ingrained, being brainwashed, okay? But he believes that that people are turned that way, so he's constantly trying to get people to answer unanswerable questions, because therefore, if they can't answer the questions, then his theory has been proven right, Dude, I know, dude. Well, this whole thing is just so weird because he seems very closeted. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.